What's good, Vikings Nation? Skol! Baby, the pads are on, the sun's blazing, and the Minnesota Vikings are tearing it up at TCO Performance Center for the 2025 training camp. Thousands of you poured in to catch the first full-gear action. And oh boy, did it deliver some surprises. Was it J.J. McCarthy stealing the show? Or did Brian Flores' defense just put the NFL on notice? Buckle up, because we're diving into the heart of Vikings camp with a full breakdown that'll have you hyped for the season. Ready to feel the Skol spirit? Let's roll. So, what went down on that fiery Monday in Eagan? The defense was an absolute beast. J.J. McCarthy showed flashes of growth, and some unsung heroes stepped up big time. From Josh Metellus talking championship swagger to Jalen Nailor and Ty Felton flashing speed, there's a lot to unpack. Stick with me for 10 electrifying scenes from camp that'll get you pumped for what's coming. Who's your breakout star so far? Drop it in the comments. The TCO Performance Center was buzzing under the Minnesota sun as thousands of Vikings fans filled the stands, eager for the first padded practice of 2025. The energy was electric, with purple jerseys everywhere and Skol chants echoing through the air. This was the moment we've all been waiting for. The Vikings in full gear, just a month out from the regular season, ready to show what they're made of. But the spotlight wasn't where you might expect. J.J. McCarthy, our number 9 rookie QB, brought his trademark bounce and smile, but the offense struggled to find rhythm in team drills. A fumbled snap here, a rushed throw there. It wasn't the debut we dreamed of for our franchise hopeful. Was it just a rough day? Or is there more to the story? Don't worry, Vikings Nation, this is all part of the process. Coach Kevin O'Connell is playing the long game, molding McCarthy into a QB who can handle the NFL's toughest defenses. One practice doesn't define a season, but it does set the stage for a wild ride. What do you think JJ needs to sharpen up? Let's hear it. While the offense found its footing, the Vikings defense was an absolute force of nature. Safety and captain Josh Metellus didn't mince words, telling CBS Sports the unit was swarming and didn't even break a sweat. This wasn't just talk. The pads were popping, and the defensive front owned the day. Veterans Jonathan Allen and Javon Hargrave, alongside stalwart Harrison Phillips, turned the line of scrimmage into a no-fly zone. They stuffed the run game and collapsed the pocket, making life miserable for McCarthy and the offense. Second-year edge rusher Dallas Turner added some serious juice, flashing the speed and power that had us hyped when he was drafted. If Monday's practice was a championship game, Metellus said it best, defense wins championships. Is this Brian Flores crew staking a claim as the NFL's best? Imagine this unit against the Lions or Packers. Can they dominate the NFC North? Drop your thoughts below. Now, let's talk about the man who's usually the heart of this offense. Justin Jefferson. Our superstar wideout sat out with a mild hamstring strain, but don't hit the panic button yet. Coach O'Connell told Vikings.com there's zero worry about Jefferson missing the regular season opener, and the vibe from camp backs that up. Jefferson was all smiles on the sideline, rocking his signature diamond chains and sunglasses, looking like he just stepped out of a music video. More than that, he was in full-on coach mode, hyping up the younger receivers and even giving pointers to a ball boy. That's the leadership we love from our 99-rated Madden King. With JJ out, it's a chance for others to step up, but it also raises the question: how much does this offense lean on him? Can the Vikings stay explosive if he misses more time? Tell me, Skol fans, who's filling the void if Jefferson's not 100%? In Jefferson's absence, the wide receiver room showed it's got some serious speed. Jalen Nailor, a.k.a. Speedy, lived up to his new number 1 jersey with some silky route running and a few mid- and long-range grabs that had fans buzzing. After a career-high 6 TDs in 2024, is this his breakout year? Rookie Ty Felton, the third-round pick, also turned heads with his wheels on deep shots. He got outmuscled by veteran corner Jeff Okudah in one-on-ones, but the potential is there. And keep an eye on Rondale Moore. His shiftiness was on full display, making him a dark horse for the punt returner role. With Jordan Addison facing a possible suspension, per VikingsTerritory.com, Nailor and Felton could be huge. Who's your pick to emerge as the WR3? Or is more about to steal the show? Hit the comments with your predictions. The running back battle is heating up, and Jordan Mason is making a serious case to share the load with Aaron Jones. The former 49ers bruiser, who stepped up big for Christian McCaffrey last year, was taking first-team reps right alongside Jones during warm-ups and team drills. This isn't just load management, Mason's earning his spot. At 30, Jones is still a Pro Bowl talent, but Mason brings the thunder to his lightning. His rugged style makes him a perfect fit for short yardage and third-down situations. The Vikings seem to be envisioning a dynamic duo, per Vikings.com, that could keep defenses guessing all season. How do you see this backfield splitting carries? Is Mason ready to be a household name in Minnesota? Let's talk about it. Drop your thoughts and let's debate who's RB1. Back to the defense because they deserve another shout-out. Brian Flores' unit didn't just dominate, they sent a message. The front seven, led by Allen, Hargrave, and Phillips, was relentless, stuffing runs and pressuring McCarthy into some uncomfortable moments. It's the kind of chaos Flores loves. Dallas Turner, the second-year edge rusher, looked bigger and faster per X-posts from at TPP Skull. He's not just a backup plan behind Jonathan Greenid and Andrew Van Ginkel. He's pushing for starter snaps. This defense could be a nightmare for NFC North QBs like Jared Goff or Jordan Love. Is this the year the Vikings D takes over the division? Who's your defensive MVP so far? Let me know in the comments, and let's get hyped for this unit. J.J. McCarthy's day wasn't all rough. ESPN's Kevin Seifert noted a couple of bright spots, like two beautiful 20-yard passes to T.J. Hawkinson and Jalen Nailor. These weren't just completions. They were layered, soft-touch throws that showed McCarthy's working on his finesse. Exactly what O'Connell wants. Still, there were hiccups. A misfire to Jordan Addison and a pass breakup by Theo Jackson against Jefferson's replacement showed he's not quite in sync yet. The Vikings are asking McCarthy to dial back his velocity at times, per ESPN, to improve accuracy. A sign they're building him for the long haul. What's your take on JJ's progress? Are you seeing franchise QB vibes? Or does he need more time? Vikings Nation, let's hear your QB hot takes. The tight end room got some love too, with T.J. Hawkinson looking sharp despite coming off a major injury last season. He was a favorite target for McCarthy, hauling in a perfectly placed pass in red zone work. Hawkinson told Vikings.com that JJ's ball zips like Matthew Stafford's, which is high praise. Josh Oliver also got in on the action, showing why the Vikings love their 2TE sets. With O'Connell teasing 21 personnel looks, per DaleNersimon.com, this offense could lean heavily on its tight ends to open up the playbook. Can Hawkinson and Oliver be the secret weapons for this offense? Who's your favorite TE to watch this season? Drop it below and let's keep the convo going. The offensive line, revamped with additions like Ryan Kelly and Will Fries, per VikingsTerritory.com, held its own despite the defensive onslaught. Christian Darrisaw and Brian O'Neill remain one of the NFL's best tackle tandems, and rookie Donovan Jackson showed flashes of his Ohio State brilliance. Still, there were moments where the defensive front got the better of them, especially in pass protection. McCarthy's fumbled snap and hurried throws point to some early chemistry issues. But with time, this unit could be a strength, especially if Blake Brandel locks down his versatile backup role. How confident are you in this O-line? Can they protect JJ and open lanes for Jones and Mason? Let's hear your thoughts, Vikings fans. As camp rolls on, the big question is, what's next? Justin Jefferson's return will be a game-changer, but the defense's dominance and the rise of players like Nailor, Felton, and Mason have us buzzing. This Vikings team feels different. There's a hunger, a grit, and a potential Super Bowl spark, like at DaleNorseman.com said about JJ being our golden ticket. The road to Week 1 is paved with battles: Nailor versus Moore, Mason versus Jones, and McCarthy versus his own learning curve. Every practice is a chance to build towards something special. Are you feeling the Super Bowl vibes yet? Or is it too early? Skull Nation, this is our time. Hit that like button, drop your hottest Vikings takes in the comments, and subscribe for all the latest Vikings news updates. Share this with your fellow fans, and let's get ready for a wild 2025 season. Skull Vikings!